The wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. I am really looking forward to this video. Thank you so much, Liam, for sponsoring this video. Today we're going to be listening to the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald by Gordon Lightfoot for the very first time. And y'all know Gordon Lightfoot has an amazing voice, as we saw in If I Could Read Your Mind. So definitely check that one out after this one. But let's soak into the song. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you once again, Liam, for your Ko-Fi sponsorship and your support of this channel to keep amazing content and keep the legacy and of these amazing artists going on. I was reading about Gordon Lightfoot. He spent some time to get the story the true way, how it happened, and even some details, when some details were not accurate, he went back and edited to make sure that the song was accurate. He kept in touch with the families of the victims.
The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. That good ship and true was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early. The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big freighters go, it was bigger than most, with a crew and good captain well seasoned, concluding some terms with a couple of steel firms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. Then later that night when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they'd been feeling? The wind in the wires made a tattletale sound, and the wave broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November come stealing. The dawn came late and the breakfast had to wait when the gales of November came slashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of a hurricane west wind. When supper time came, the old cook came on deck saying, "Fellas, it's too rough to feed you." At 7 p.m. a main hatchway caved in. He said, "Fellas, it's been good to know ya."
Wow. 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 Fellas, it's too rough to feed ya. Fellas, it's been good to know ya. He said it in such a calm voice. Oh my goodness. I wonder how they felt in that moment.
The captain wired in, he had water coming in, and the good ship and crew was in peril. And later that night, when his lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they'd put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up or they might have capsized. They may have broke. The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they'd put 15 more miles behind her.
Wow.
They might have split up or they might have capsized. They may have broke deep and took water. And all that remains is the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. Lake Huron rolls, Superior sings in the rooms of her ice-water mansion. Old Michigan steams like a young man's dreams. The islands and bays are for sportsmen. And farther below, Lake Ontario takes in what Lake Erie can send her. The iron boats go, as the mariners all know, with the gales of November remembered. In a musty old hall in Detroit they prayed in the Maritime Sailors' Cathedral. The church bell chimed till it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. Superior, they said, never gives up her dead when the gales of November come early.
Wow. Such a sad story based off of true events. And when you talk about the bell tolled 29 times, 29 people lost their lives, never to return to their families. Just listening to him tell the song with such commanding voice, and he gave me that like a sailor's vibe, you know, sailor type songs. And to think that this is about the wreck of a ship, such a sad upbeat song that won the hearts of many. I can see why, because it really won my heart. And I was thinking to myself that it's a tall order to write a song that's based on true events. In recent time, in our own time, we've had a lot of plane crashes lately, back to back, coming into this year, and one really close to an airport that I've frequented, you know, DCA airport. A lot of people lost their lives there, and just I was like, oh my goodness, so many crashes lately. Doing this song hits too close to home just the helplessness of those people that lost their lives, be it through the plane crash or in this case in the middle of the sea. He is such an amazing storyteller. Honestly, he would just make you imagine everything, and it really breaks my heart that this team of sailors and captains, crew members, all lost their lives on this fateful day. And as they named those places, some of those connections have been Ontario, I've been to Ontario, I've been to Michigan. As they called these places, I was just like, wow. What a sad story. Thank you so much, Liam, for sponsoring this video through Ko-Fi, and it's so well done. Reminds me of the Titanic, where the movie was done about it, but I don't think there's a specific song like narrating the story. Narrating songs like this are very important for posterity. Thank you so much for watching. Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments and share what you found out about the song. I think it's pretty cool that he honored their memory. Thank you for watching thus far. I'll catch you in my next video. Love you guys.